Hello, everybody. It is time for some Doki Doki Literature Club Epic Gaming Moments. We're going to be continuing to do the exact same shit we did last time, but slightly different. We're going to be playing Act 1 again, but instead of Act 1 being with Yuri, we're going to be with Natsuki. Which, personally, I like Natsuki the most out of the three besides Monica. I think Natsuki's actually my favorite. So, this one's probably going to be the most entertaining, as well as the fact that I have to do an Arnold Schwarzenegger voice because of what I decided last time. So, let's just wait to see if everything boots up properly. This is my desktop, as you guys can see. This is my official computer laptop desktop we're loading in right now. New picture. Wait, I have a new picture. Review the file poem words.txt for any anomalies. Wait, is there actually anomalies? Wait, hold on. Why is my ear so itchy? God. Are there anomalies inside there? Game. Poem words. Death, tragedy. Natsuki is great. Indeed, Natsuki is a fantastic. Now, hold on. Before we go through this, we gotta get some hacker music going. Close enough. Alright, so... Are there any anomalies? You control F, you can't control F. This desktop sucks. This iOS is garbage. At least it tells you the time of day. That's really useful. Okay, well, we gotta remember these words, because these are Natsuki's words, so these are the ones we're gonna want to use for Natsuki's poems during this playthrough. Also, hopefully the Arnold voice isn't nearly as taxing on my throat as doing a deep voice like this, or doing a down voice! I don't think my voice is fully recovered. Alright. I'm also probably going to skip through most of the dialogue because it's going to show us dialogue that we've already seen, and we're just going to skip over most of that. 9:15. What is that? Wait, 9:15. Wait, what? Why does it just say 9:15? 130. That doesn't make any sense. Wait, what does that mean? Also, some of these shouldn't act the way they do. I'm pretty sure should not give 1 point each. I'm pretty sure that's an only Yuri thing. Does something happen if you're on the desktop at 9:15? Wait, no, seriously, what does 9:15 mean? None of these other ones are different, but that one's just 9:15, and that doesn't make any sense. There's, like, no connection there. And 130, that... Also, didn't see my sub come up. Ah, damn. Well, thank you so much for resubscribing. It's very much appreciated. Hello, Drossian, by the way. Is there anything else we can... Attributions... Alfredo? I don't think Alfredo's going to be that important. And secure... This is a scratch disk. Do not use it to store sensitive and permanent things you need to access. If you need access to the files from encrypted file share, copy them to your disposable drive and plug it directly into this into the thing client. Do not copy them here. Ria is working on setting up a proxy mail server so we can have proper remote communication without having to worry about the higher-ups. Keep everything offline until then, Paula. Who the hell are these people? Meeting notes. Updated development timeline. New tests. Test cases for genetic models. Server time optimization data. Automatic data collection. Meeting over time. You know who went on too many tangents again. I need to be more assertive and stay focused. What is all this? File copy test from disposable client to thin. What is all this? What the? Wait. Didn't it say something 130? 130. Interesting. Maybe we have to wait until 9:15 and then we can open this. Please try again later. Maybe we have to wait till 9:15, or maybe we need to change the time. Can we change the time on here? This is very intriguing. At 9:15, 130. I really want to know what that is. Can I change the time on my PC and have it change? Hold on. I'm going into my settings real quickly to see if I can just change the time. Change the date and time. Set time automatically off. Monica's gonna be a little bit pissed. Alright, it's currently 9:15. Now, hold on, let me just get back there. I really want to see if this will do anything. Okay, internal 130. Oh my god! Holy shit! Okay, promising work on recording simulation activity into playable script. Playable, observable form, not a game. Stay focused, Ive. Pretending to type important things while waiting for everyone to get back on topic. 4:30 still target end time. Okay, 4:30. Assigning names to simulated entities for easier reference. A, B, C, D should suffice. 1, 2, 3. Using real names only encourages treating them like pets rather than simulated entities. Everyone is trying to come up with stupid names now. Using real names only encourages treating them like pets rather than simulated entities. Everyone is trying to come up with stupid names now. A, B, C, D should suffice. 1, 2, 3. So ABC 1, 2, 3. Create identical VM without entity A having elevated access permissions. Seems unlikely. Nothing has come close so far. Clone VM1. Same elevated access, but prevent the entity from discovering it. Seems tricky, but plausible. Meeting over time again. Okay. Jags. You guys get that? Okay, create identical VM without entity A having elevated access permission. Seems likely nothing has come close so far. Interesting. And now I can't open it again. I mean, we can do 4:30 as well. I don't know if... Nah, 4:30 isn't it. ABC 1, 2, 3. Is there any other codes? Oh, dude, there's a... Interesting. I'll have to come back to this. For now, I'm going to reset the time on my PC back to, set time automatically. Interesting. That's very interesting. Oh, that's so cool! So there's new secrets! Oh, I can't wait to figure out more of these. I guarantee we're going to be able to figure out more of these if we continue through the game. So, we need to go to page 2. And then I'm just going to skip through most of this new dialogue. And then... Hey, can someone close the door? Oh, hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Close the door. Thank you. Alright. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Excuse me. You looking for something in there?
Frickin' Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot! What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Is the Magic Treehouse number 8 Monkeys at Midnight a manga? How did you know, anyways?
I heard you bring it up at some point. And besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? Did I write the Magic Treehouse? I don't think there's any ink on me, so... Maybe Natsuki's just hallucinating. I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches out of my hand. She turns into a box. No, she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible.
If you're going to judge, you could do it to the glass on the door.
She points to the classroom door. She's basically saying, hey, fuck off. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Willow. Consider this a lesson straight for the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact...
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm going to show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe.
Don't just stand there.
Ah! Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Whoa! I came out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall, beneath the windowsills. Yes, that's why we're still looking at the closet, not the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
And why not? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I could say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
Huh? I like the idea of, like, Arnold just, like... after he's done being, like, governor of freaking California, he's just like...
Yes, now I got to build up a manga collection.
he just has like a massive bookshelf just full of manga. So we're reading the Magic Treehouse, right? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. I don't really like the older versions of Magic Treehouse. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. So this version of the Magic Treehouse is Doki Doki at daylight, I suppose. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where you're obsessed with this guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining, yeah! But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they all get into their backstories, and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts.
Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about.
Yes, maybe
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean?
God. Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power.
Good save.
No, I don't think that's something you could say and actually get approval from the other person. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well,
Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something.
Yeah, what does it matter?
It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence! I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like, I would never get into anything because it's in a manga.
You know, you didn't have to bring up that it was at the same time as the manga. You could have just said that I've been baking since the day I was fucking born, bitch. Mind your own damn business. Don't jump to assumptions, you fuckhead. And I would have been like, okay, chill, just don't yell at me.
I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable.
Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick from manga, it's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it. Yeah, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? And then she just stands there all confident. She's like,
in the middle of the classroom, and then all of a sudden, wow!
We're in the corner of the room again, for some reason. We read on for a few more minutes. She sits down. We start to read. She stands up. She walks into the middle of the room, and we just start talking. Then she goes right back down there. We continue reading in the corner. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read.
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? What's wrong? You don't have friends? I thought you were going on and on about how your friends judged you or something like that. What about Monica? Is Monica your friend? What, you don't have friends? How do you not have friends? Look at this loser. They don't have friends. It's so mean. Guys, don't be like that to actual people. This is a video game, so it's okay, but don't copy what I do. Ever.
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your mangas with your friends?
Because you're not rubbing it in?
Ah, I see. You don't have any manga, do you?
Jeez.
Ah, sorry.
Like I could never get my friends to read this.
Wait! Wait, so you do have friends, you're just being a bitch about it. You're just keeping all your manga for yourself.
They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up to them without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Come on, you are the freaking governor! And I'm just like, stop doing an impression of me, it hurts my feelings. Makes me want to punch them in the face.
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safer in the club room. Just Monica was kind of a jerk about it.
I just can't win.
I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
It's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. Are you saying that we're not friends? That's just mean. After all the things I've said about you, after all the 5 minutes that we've spent, and the times that I've just called you a bitch, and I've insulted you, I'm hurt. If we're able to cut down the playtime significantly enough, I might play through Sayori's route as well as this. If we can just like really just get through all of it. I don't know how long it's going to take if we skip through most of the dialogue. But we don't need to do the same voices for everyone again, because that'll just kill my voice, and I have to be ready for Sayori. Because Sayori talks like this, and this is really fucking taxing on my voice! But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So? Jeez, that's enough! Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. Hey, quit laughing at me! I'm just turning a page. I'm not that funny. How's that? Is that a good voice? Guys, how am I doing? I'm trying to make this entertaining, because, I mean, I hate to admit it, but it is just a visual novel. It's not exactly the most entertaining shit.
I totally forgot that happens.
What, you forgot that you can flip a page? Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. Because especially bad. I shouldn't be talking about that yet. I just finished the chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. I decided to stand up and walk out to the other side of the room because I didn't like her reading over my shoulder. So now she's still just over there somewhere. But you can't see her because that would take, like, effort. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting to someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems?
Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse?
Sorry. Just need to make sure we have enough time. Though, you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. That's 30 centimeters for people who don't live inside of America. I got you. I know the metric system. I got you guys. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it
back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monica just said,
don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Is it really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It'd take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
I thought that said kiss you from when I was like, wait, what? If it gets bent, you'll kiss me? I was like, damn, I didn't know you wanted, I didn't know you were so insane that you wanted people to destroy your books. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. Oh, boo-hoo! You're gonna fall behind on a TV show because you're busy reading something for Natsuki. Oh, so sad. First world problems. Oh, boo-hoo. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? She'll be really upset with you. She never said she was going to kill you if you didn't finish it. Alright then, I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff, and I carefully slip the book in my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Oh wait. Alright. I do the same myself. I'm definitely the most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Hey, it's new dialogue. This is a good poem, Wallow! Are you sure it's your first time? Well, of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm just happy that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing right in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I mean, I'm not really that into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Wolu. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people? That's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you! Alright, I'm gonna hold you to it then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. We'll also see how long it takes for you to kill my throat. Because my guess is probably half a stream. Alright, I already read this poem. Actually, I already did all of this. We could just skip through most of this. Alright. Natsuki!
Okay, well, let's start with things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this one week, and I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poem. Remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go and Natsuki to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess, but only because Monica will make me if I don't.
That's not the case for the rest of the game. Natsuki, no, not Natsuki, fucking Monica was like, well, no, actually, yeah, I guess Natsuki. Natsuki was just like straight up said, nah, I don't really want to show you my poem. Like, bitch, you just gotta do it. You didn't even look at mine last time. That's so mean. You're so mean. Alright, we already read this, but I can do it in a new voice.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, beagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. Yeah.
Yuri, this is gonna be new dialogue. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I don't like it at all. It's not just doesn't have monkeys, it actually says that you hate monkeys. And this deeply angers me. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure.
Dude, what the fuck voice did I give Yuri last time?
I guess that it might be reading. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes that we haven't really gotten anywhere. This might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. The most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate, like how you deliberately said you fucking hate monkeys, you absolute bitch. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? I meant, it's perfectly normal. And I don't care about monkeys. In fact, what even is a monkey? In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem, such as mentioning monkeys. Not just finding them and building them, but mentioning monkeys, getting them to work together, and that's probably the most challenging part. Did I mention that you should add monkeys? It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice. By learning an example. And learning by example, trying new things. You should put a banana inside your poem. That would be way better. Just like a full-ass banana. Not like write about a banana, just like fold a banana in your poem. That'd be great. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Alright.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
That's new dialogue again. It's Monica time! Hi, Wooloo. Hi, Wooloo. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Wooloo. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Mm-hmm. I like it, Wooloo. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write, and she's a good writer too. So take it as a compliment. Ah, okay, yeah. Yes, relate me to Natsuki, the one who's an absolute asshole to everyone. That's a compliment. If you say so. Yep. There are a lot of poems or stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express the views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I could see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. No, No, we won't. We're not going to be trying different things a lot. Not, well, I mean, kind of we will, but not this run. Could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. So of course it's going to be Natsuki. And now we've already cut through a massive part of day 1 and it hasn't even been an hour yet. Yuri, you're really talented.
Well.
But Natsuki has a point. Yo, what's up, the friendly hacker? What's good? How you doing? I'm doing just fine. Everything's good. Everything's good over here. I think that I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with a few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Shows how much you know. That's not.
What I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me.
Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like it looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori's nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise.
Thank you for noticing.
I'm just vibing on Twitch while my 3DS bought an XY Masuda Shiny's Whimsicott and my Switch bought and Sword and Shield farms fossils. You can farm fossils? That's news to me. Well, what does Shiny Whimsicott look like? Hold on. What does Shiny Whimsicott look like? Shiny Whimsicott. Oh, that's pretty. It's beautiful. Well, good luck on getting that. Alright.
Thanks for noticing.
She finally mutters that, barely audible. But yeah, right here, we're just playing some Doki Doki Literature Club. We're trying to get to the new content, but to do that, we have to get the good ending to the game. So we're just trying to, like, complete as much of the game as we can. Hopefully we get through Natsuki. We're going to get through Natsuki's path today, but if we have enough time, we're also going to go through Sayori's, even though that's going to kill my throat, and I'm not going to be able to, like, speak for the next 10 days, because in case you don't know, I decided to give everybody a stupid voice. Yuri is a deep voice that talks like this. Natsuki is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
They talk like this, right?
And then Sayori talks like Toad. Woohoo! I'm on 3DS. I'm using a hacked 3DS and Pokemon NTR. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so, as long as she doesn't hate monkeys. Because I really like monkeys. I'm not a monkey myself, though. Definitely not. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me. It's not like you need to apologize for me, Willow. Jeez.
Natsuki takes a breath.